Hi, and welcome back to a really late stream. 25 minutes late to be exact. The week before Christmas is very busy. As you can see, I didn't get a chance to make any other videos this week, but, ooh, got thunder going on in the background. We have snow thunder. That's not creepy at all. But I thought with the holidays coming up, we would make a gingerbread house. What's different from this build is it'll be no interior. It's just all going to be exterior. It's just going to be a decoration item. I just thought it'd be something fun and cute to do. So let's go over the blocks that I'm planning on using for the outside. I'm planning to use granite, polished granite bricks, packed mud, brown wool, and concrete powder. And once again, I goofed and I left my tools back at base. Go me. I do that a lot when I'm streaming. So, but we're going to quickly grab what we need to get our trowel, which is from Jake's Build Tools. And we are going to make our trowel. Of course, if I move the debug stick out of my inventory, it'll disenchant and become a... Oh, maybe it won't. Let's see. Oh, it says it won't, so hey, that's a nice update. Hopefully it still works. And I always like to use the diamond one, the diamond trowel. So we need a diamond brick. Or ingot, actually. Says me, and now it can't find it. Anyhow, let's just get started. We will figure this out once again, because I am losing my mind. Oh, it's just regular diamond. Here we are. Yeah. Oh, it's 2 diamonds. Well, I had the right amounts, just the wrong order. By the time I get this done, I'm going to have more trowels than I know what to do with. Okay, so the diamond trowel, if you've seen any of my streams or videos, is from Jake's Build Tools. And it lets me place blocks in random order. Because I'm really horrible at doing that, but it makes it does come up kind of realistic. So I'm just going to start out with a layout. And so we just get a nice, very easy, simple looking gingerbread house. We're going to style it up with decorations. So I want to make sure it's kind of big enough, but I also don't want it to be too big because gingerbread houses usually aren't that big, and I do want to add some lovely little decorations around the outside of it. I am going to fill the inside, which I don't normally do. Actually, no, we won't fill the inside. I'm on peaceful mode, so we should not have problems with monsters spawning. So as you can see, it just randomly puts blocks down for me. Usually I do this from the ground level so I can see. I'm just doing things a little bit differently this time because that's just how I roll. Hopefully I'm better in Minecraft building gingerbread houses than in real life, because whenever I've made a gingerbread house, it has totally fallen over. Even when I made them with the kids. I figure we'll go about 4 blocks high. And then we will, maybe we will decorate the inside, but I don't know. I haven't figured out what we would totally do with the inside yet. Because I really don't want people walking into a empty build, but I also don't want them to be like, hey, that looks weird. Okay, so I don't like the wool blocks in here, so I'm going to go back in and just kick out the wool block. And the pig's head, we don't need that. That was from my farmer's build. And we'll just replace the wool blocks with whatever blocks the game decides. So I do like the texture. Just the wool blocks are a little bit too textury. That makes sense. But to me, it is looking like, oops, a gingerbread house. If I can aim, it would help. This weather is not helping at all. And set weather. Weather clear. I know you can't always see my commands, so I do try to say them when I'm doing them. I wasn't planning on it, but I am going to put my palette down here just to make it easier for me to pick out for when I do the roof. So I think for the roof, we can't really use the concrete powder unless it has another block underneath it. So I'm probably going to go with these 4 blocks. So let's look up the granite, but with the staircase form. How do we spell it? Okay. So we have... I want to do the granite block stairs. And let's do the regular granite stairs. Let's see, we should have the polished. I don't know if I have mud stairs. Packed, oh, it's packed mud. And it looks like I might, yes, so we have that. And brown con. And I do have brown powder concrete stairs. A lot of these blogs, mods blocks you're saying are from different mods. I use probably way too many mods when I'm building. But so just going to select to do a starter block there. And come back here. So it does help if I have it in the right spot. So I do want a bit of an overhang. Where's the first one? I don't click on the trowel. Okay. I do want to take that out, or it's going to constantly select it. And we're going come over here and do the same on this side. Oh, I accidentally sat on the stair. The sit mod got me. Whoops. So now if I can do this correctly. Okay, I have trouble doing that. So I'm going to put what I need for my stairs. My stairs for my roof here. Because I'm going to have to alternate between the blocked version and the stair version. And I do know there's a faster way to clear out my inventory, but I don't want to lose my debug stick. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to that. Also, does anybody know if there's a way? I'm using fabric and like mod menu, well, and mod menu. Is there a way to change the order of your mods? Because it seems like I have a conflict with Jake's build tools. I don't know why. I didn't think that's something you could have, but not all his mods are working. So like the hammer and the ladder aren't working. But we'll come back and clean up the blocks that fall down. And you can see this one, it shows a lot of the same blocks. I'm just going to come back and put the concrete powder. Does it want to stay? And that's okay. But yeah, it's not working at all. I don't think it's a fault with a mod. I think it's the fault with my bunch of mods I have on it already. Oh Lord, I hear the wandering trader. Does anybody else find him annoying? Or is it just me? Mm-hmm, to you too. He just really likes to talk to himself. Oh, come on. As I said, we'll go in there and clean that up. And so we're going to come back and grab, or should I do it too high? No, I don't want to make it too... I'm trying to kind of make it fancy, but not too fancy. That's my vision, even though it probably does not make much sense. Let's come back here. Now this time around, we may have to go back. I may have made the roof too high, but I won't know till I look at it. If you saw my Hunter's Cabin stream, you know I am terrible at building roofs. So yeah, I'm probably going to mess up at some point with the roof. I don't like that. I'm going to take that down. It just looks too high and clunky. And I think Wandering Trader agrees with me because I just keep hearing and occasionally his llama screaming. Ooh, I'm sitting on it again. Just make sure it lines up. I guess he's looking for shelter. And as you can see, sometimes I do have a problem getting the angles correct. And as I said, we'll come back and fix these later. See, I have those weird joints. Take these out. And we're going to go back and switch. There's probably quicker ways to build, but this is the easiest way for me. I've tried other ways and I mess up big time. So hopefully, as I said, this time around, I won't mess up as bad as I did. Well, you can't see it from here. My hunter's cabin. So go back to the trial. Fill in like this. We'll put that up so that's level. Maybe I don't have to delete. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete because it keeps putting it at the end and I don't want to mix up the squares in with the stairs. So this is my last day of work until January 2nd. Get a nice little break from the kiddies. And don't get me wrong, they are a lot of fun, but they are hyper because it's going to be Christmas soon. And the running joke at my place is they're not even in the same galaxy as we are. That is so true. So on Thursday, was our pajama day party. And we got a call from the local police department. They were doing a tourist drive and wanted to know if they could drop off some toys to give to the kids for Christmas. So my boss is like, oh, yeah, sure. Well, she was running, they actually were scheduled to drop off at 11, but they asked if they could drop off early. So we're like, yeah, sure. So their version of some toys was a whole pickup truckload of toys. I'm just like, boss, did you know we were getting this many toys? So the kids had a good time. They got to go and get an early Christmas gift. Was not expecting 8 bags of toys. So like in under an hour, literally my boss and I put out over 80 toys. I think we stopped counting after 120. It was insane. A lot of fun, but insane. Let's put it this way. By the time I got done helping those, it was like, well, it was me, my boss, and our afternoon supervisor. But the afternoon supervisor had to leave to go be with the kids. So my boss and I are like running around like nuts trying to get these toys out. The funniest part about it is usually these kids are very nosy as to what you're doing. Not a one of them saw me or my boss dragging all these bags around, and we literally had to go past 2 classrooms. And normally we hear, "What are you doing? What's in the bag?" They never saw a thing. The one class is directly over the across from the room where we were setting up. And I said, and you could see the toys from the room. Not a word was said. They never knew. They never knew when the police cars pulled up to drop off the toys. As I said, right now they aren't even in the same galaxy we are. They are so excited. I mean, that's one of the perks of working in a preschool. This time of year is exhausting, but it's also a lot of fun. And plus, about twice a year, you get to go to work in your pajamas. But I do say I am getting pretty tired of people showing up for my work that normally don't show up, and me being dressed silly. So the day of our Thanksgiving feast, I wore a turkey hat. Now, pretty normal thing if you're in a daycare. Yeah, but I had to walk the fire inspector around in a turkey hat. Oh, come on, give me a different block. And then on pajama day, we had 2 really cute police officers show up to donate toys. And here I am, single police officers, and here I am, dressed in a Snuggie, wearing a giant Christmas tree hat on my head. Yeah, nice. Not embarrassing at all. Oh, never fails. Never, ever, ever fails with me. Yeah, so I was just like, oh gosh, you gotta be kidding me. But it is what it is. That doesn't look right. I think I picked the wrong one. I think they're powdered concrete. Okay, yeah. I just grabbed the wrong slab. Okay, so we're almost done our basic shape. There are some tweaks that I do want to do. So as I said, I want to fix the roof a bit. Definitely with the overhangs. Excuse me. That's why that one looked funny. I forgot to take away that block. Oopsies. Mm-hmm. See, even he agrees with me. Mm-hmm. To you too. Could you, like, leave, please? Because you're being irritating. That's forever he's going to say is, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to come here and just decorate the corners a little bit, make them a bit fancy. We'll have to add. Oh, he drank his invisibility potion. Go. Any minute now, I'm going to get spit on by llamas. So about 2 years ago, speaking of spitting, but not about with llamas, 2 years ago, I was working a living nativity. Now, I like a lot of animals. I don't like camels. You know, and it's nothing that the camels do. It's just that they scare the bejesus out of me. But anyhow, this one camel was really giving me a hard time. I mean, to the point it was taking its whole mouth and putting it over the top of my head. Thank God camels don't have top teeth. They only have bottom teeth. Otherwise, that really, really would have hurt. So, yeah. I don't like camels. So now we have our door. So, certain areas I am going to reinforce. Because I do want, our gingerbread house does need to have windows. I'm going to put lights in them. I really don't want you to be able to look in. Okay. Oops. So just trying to figure that out real quick. Oh, that's why it's doing that. Silly me. I forgot to use my trowel tool. Yeah. Simon the camel did not like me at all. And he was a big boy. So we should be able to put the lights there. Of course, I did that, and I haven't. Let's see, where did I put this? 1 block up. Okay. So, yeah, as I said, we don't know why. The farmer doesn't know why. Simon didn't like me. But he told me Stack Campbell told me no uncertain terms. The annoying part is I think somewhere on YouTube there's a video of the camel trying to bite my head. Yeah. Not my greatest moment. Getting almost eaten by a camel on Christmas. And what's worse is I'm only 5'2". So yeah, this camel was moving me all over the place. And not because he was really, well, there again, wasn't being good when he was trying to eat my head. But as far as, you know, moving me around, he wasn't doing it to like be mean. It's just that I'm so small that he had no clue. And he would just grab and pick me up. And when I mean grab, I mean just lift his head up and go. I liked it when I worked with the baby camel. She was a sweetie. Her name was Lady. And she was only... I'm 5'2". So she was just about the same height as I was. It was so cute. We were working a play where we were doing the 3 wise men. And here I go, walking this camel, and as somebody else, look, there's a little wise man with a little camel. Oh, gosh. Okay, so here is our general outline. So I'm going to start, I keep saying so a lot. Ugh, it's irritating. We're going to decorate it. So one of the first things we're going to do is I'm going to make the windows and the door. Let's look see if we can find some fancy doors. What would make a good door for a gingerbread house? Let's see. Probably going to end up going with the dark oak, because that does look a lot like a candy bar to me. I probably should have gone with that right away because I knew that was going to be my choice. And for the windows, because I do want, let's see, what kind of looks like a pretzel? These kind of look like pretzels. Let's quickly grab a block. That's how I set my trapdoors. So there's our, so if you open it, can't go in. Actually, I know how to stop that. We put a button in here. Ooh, don't, just ignore my spelling. Let's grab a dark oak button. And we will put it there. And now, wait, why aren't you? Okay, let's try pressure plate. I know I set a trap once. So maybe it was with the pressure plate I did it. Lever. As you can tell, I'm not good with redstone, even the simplest things, which is really frustrating. All right, we're just going to go back to our plan A. So next we're going to grab what would make good light. I don't want to put candles in there, but I do want it to glow from a distance. Functional blocks. Oh. Let's do the Orche frog light. Please don't make fun of me saying that. And let's add our pretzels. See, now that's a mistake. I want them facing the same direction, the trapdoors. So you can see how I have the little handle. We want it to go up. And I'm going to continue to build that with this at night, because in this way it lets me see how my lighting design's working. Now, if this was in survival, which I'll be honest, I have never played. I have never played survival, so this probably would not work in survival as far as keeping monsters from spawning. Just making sure I remember where I put my door or my window. I am working on a thing because right now I am on a laptop, so if you're sending me comments in the chat, I can't see them. I'm hoping to get a stand, and that once again, Twitch and my Kindle are talking to each other, so that I'll be able to see it off my Kindle and be able to respond. Sorry, I had to take a drink break. My lovely water. Now here you can see I goofed when I put the blocks in. But that's an easy fix. Got the wandering trader wandering around in front of me. Just checking the position. I love how he goes invisible at night, but he leaves his llamas out. They do the same over here, yeah. Just check, make sure the front still looks good. Yes. Yes, it does. That's all you hear. I mean, can you like literally say anything else? Like, It's So I'm going to step back a little bit and see what it looks like. Okay, looking cute. But we are going to change and add some snow to it in a little bit. I don't want it to make it look like it's floating. So we're definitely going to add some Christmassy decorations to it. So I want to come over here, and I do want to give it at least the front windows some overhangs. Actually, probably all the windows. Because they are looking a bit bland to me, as well as granites. Let's see, like that. Should we do it kind of staircase? Oh, no, I don't want to do a staircase. So one of the flaws I do find with the trowel is if you don't quite place it correctly, it will smack the block on top of you. Let's try something like that. So we're going to just give it like a fancy design all the way around. I like it facing up that way. That was a creepy sound I just heard outside. I have no idea what it was. Don't think it was a snowplow. Maybe it was a salter going down the street. Oops, I forgot to talk again. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I get concentrating so hard that I forget to use my words. Okay. Oops. Let's see, got a little bit of a mistake here. I think I have an area where I need to add more footing. Yes, right here. Looking cute. Well, I think it's looking cute. I hope you guys think it's cute coming too. So, one of the things I do want to add is I want to add a wreath on the front of it. So I'm going to go to my natural blocks, and I need to look something for green leaves and like a little red berry or bow. And the other night I thought of a nice one to use, like maybe the kelp. What's the other one? Sweet berry? This will be really cute as like the bow. But let me look up the dyes. Yeah, the lime dye won't go that good, but maybe the green dye. I think we're going to try the green dye first. Now we're going to grab some item frames and the shears, because I have a data pack that lets me make them invisible. I just have to figure out how to. Something like this. Kind of make a Minecraft wreath. And just angle it. So, I don't know. It kind of looks big. Maybe do something with just the sweet berries. I mean, I know it's hard to make circles in Minecraft. Okay, very cute. Yeah, I say that a lot. All right, so now I think we'll add some fun lights. And let's see, what colors should they be? I'm gonna use glass panes, but like the stained glass. So let's do red and green. Okay. Now let's do some garland. So that one I'm definitely going to use my trowel again. Let's do acacia, spruce, jungle, and I want to, yeah, the dark oak. Just making sure I still have my audio. I accidentally hit the mute button on it. So that's going to be too low. It's going to interfere with my wreath. I don't want that. So before we do that, let's add some snow to our roof. So I think we're going to do every other layer. Oh, excuse me. I have seasonal allergies all year round. Yeah, it's fun being me. So just trimming the roof right now. And then we want a second and the last one decked out in snow. Of course, leave it to me to mess that up. That's what I do, apparently. I am thinking about joining a Minecraft server. I'm just not sure which one. I want something where we can build and have fun. I don't mind a little bit of pranking, as long as, we don't destroy my whole build. I'm a little bit funny if you destroy my whole build. Okay, so I'm going to take out all the slabs on the top because I do want to make that snow covered because that is the highest point. So I should have some snow slabs. Okay, so powdered snow does come in a bucket. So there again, he kind of looks like he's got some frosting. And going to start to add the garland. And see, I am using the blocks as a guide. Oopsies. That was weird. Why are you Oh, are you going away because it's too cold? Okay. That's new. I've never seen that happen. Maybe it is too cold up in certain spots. I am building on a higher elevation. So let's grab some bread and cream. And we'll make our bunting. Which I goofed. So there's our bunting there. Can we do a little bit of bunting here? See, it's going to mess up. I'm doing away with the lighting. I don't like those lightings up there. I'm just trying to grab random blocks to fill in. Okay, so with the carpets, I do have stair versions of them, so I should probably grab those too. A little bit something like that. It honestly would probably look a little bit better if I let it hang down a bit more. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. My problem is I didn't build it high enough, my roof. So did I? Okay, so I'll do some more bunting over here. And try something a little bit different. Okay, so got our little gingerbread house. We're not quite done with it yet because I do want to add some powdered snow around it. Oops, sorry. Whee, down we go. Apologize if you heard that weird noise in the background. That is my rabbit. And this is her playtime, so we're going to hear a lot of her. Or him. We're not exactly sure. Okay. Ooh, I'm starting to freeze. So I think we want to use this snow. Yeah. So kind of just, build that up. I'm just randomly slapping it down because I don't want it to be the same level. It's going to drift in certain areas. Well, it doesn't actually happen too much anymore. And our driveway used to drift really badly, especially by our garage. And yeah, my poor car, we used to get buried all the time. I mean, is it the best gingerbread house? No. But it's also my first attempt at making one. Well, let's give him, the little gingerbread man, a place to ice skate. Also, with pack ice is slippery, isn't it? Or is it just ice that's slippery? Yeah, there's definitely a difference. I like the look of the regular ice better. Pack ice just doesn't, it's too solid, it doesn't have that magical see-through look to it. You can kind of go ice skating on it. Whee! Look, I have to get one episode in where I say wee. I have to at least do it once per episode. And let's give him a little tree. I don't know why I just typed in pine because we don't have pine tree, but we do have spruce. So we're going to try to build a custom tree. Remember, I'm not that good at that. So let's start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know they say you should alternate the type of leaves you use. Yeah, I'm not going to do that this time around. I'm not really going for a big tree. I'm just trying to fill it in. So a little bit of it's going to go on the ice. I mean, it is a tree. You really can't tell it where to grow. I mean, you could, but you would need somebody who was, especially you would need a gardener. All right, so let's take a look at our house during our else house. Oh, that tree looks so bad. Oh my gosh. Kim, that is, Luna, that is horrible. So, so horrible. I don't want to end an episode with a bad tree. Okay. So let's grab, we're going to use an oak log. 2, 3, that's going to go 4. So we're going to start our tree there. Come out 3, or maybe 4. Let's have it come out 4. Now we're going to have it come up 1 block in the center, and then 3 over. And then another block up, and then 2 over. I try to do this to give you an idea of how I built. You know, when I first started out, people would be, I'd watch, and then you guys have some great videos out there, but sometimes you all go too fast. And then do 2 at the top. So now we're going to kind of fill in our tree so we have a little point at the end. And then like that till you think it looks good. So remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Trees are not perfect. And just fill in where you think you need the gaps. So I do also like to come in, woo, sliding, and just kind of fill in under here a little bit. Trees just don't stop having leaves at the bottom. So, ooh, I hate thunderstorms. Oh, I meant to set it to midnight. And so here is our little gingerbread house. Are the decorations the best in the world? No, what I had. My ideas did not totally pan out the way I'd like them to, but they kind of do look like little candy on there. I do like how the gingerbread design came out. I think it does look a lot like a cookie. And we have our tree here, our little lake for him to go skating on. And we have our snow around it. There's one thing I'm going to do to make it look more like a gingerbread house, now that I think of it. Let's use snow stairs to make it, to blend the house into the environment a bit more. That's what I think is missing. So I'm not going to put them all, not going to make all the stairs snow, just randomly going to collect a few. You know, snow piles up in certain areas and not others. And sometimes there is no rhyme or reason for that. Well, actually there is. The wind blows and piles it up. Yeah, I think that's making it look a lot better. All right, so let's take one last quick look. It runs the gambit of either being cute or ugly. I can't decide which. But leave the comment down below, or actually in the chat. This will be uploaded later onto YouTube, so if you're on YouTube, please leave a comment whether you think it's cute or ugly. Let's get down in front of it. Clear my inventory real quick. This is the first build I actually have not done the inside of. And it's kind of bugging me a little bit. But I could not figure out a good design thing for it. Not at all. So let's take one final look as we slowly pan out. Let's see, can I get the whole gingerbread house in the shot? Here we go. Yay! So, thank you guys very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I do plan to stream again on Tuesday, and as I said, from here on till about June, things should be a bit calm. So I should be able to be getting back to my weekly videos. I do try to do 4 videos a week, 2 live streams and 2 videos for YouTube. Please check out the channels. They're both under the Creating with Luna. If I don't see you guys before then, I hope you have a almost finished the intro without stuttering. I hope you have a I can't speak, really. Like, not at all. Not at all. But anyway, I hope you guys have a happy holidays. See ya! Bye!